What's going on, everyone? Thanks for clicking on the video, and today we're going to be talking about the vintage NES Nintendo Switch hard travel carrying case. Ugh, that was a lot. Alright, so if you're like me, then you grew up in the 80s or the 90s, and you were a huge fan of video games, particularly of the Nintendo kind. And you probably still have a very special place for the NES in your heart, like I do. So, with that being said, I have something very special for you, and it's this bad boy right here. This is the vintage NES hard travel carrying case for the Nintendo Switch by Sophisticator, which is a company, frankly, that I've really never heard of before. But this case is, let me tell you guys, it's really, really cool. Just looking at it from the outside, you can see that the design is there. They nailed it, and it looks really cool. Sometimes I actually like to hold the case in my hand and pretend like it's a giant NES controller for a couple minutes, and then I realize that, hold on a second, it's a Switch case, I have a Switch, why am I not just playing my Switch? But it's awesome, and I love it. I love the design. It's a hard travel case, so that means that it's very protective on the outside, and this one, as you can see, is, well, it's actually pretty hard on the outside, so I do feel like it's definitely going to keep my Switch protected. And also you'll notice quickly that it's very thin, especially compared to other cases out there, like the special edition Zelda case, or like the Orsley carrying case, and of course the Dobie XL Switch case. So I definitely think that this is one of the smaller cases, which has a lot of benefits to it, but it also has some cons to it as well, and you're gonna see right away once I open it. By the way, guys, this is like one of the butteriest zippers that I've ever had the pleasure of opening up. It is so like silky smooth, and for some reason I just really like playing with it. But opening it up, you can see right away that the Switch has this nice little pouch area with two elastic straps, which is pretty nice. It's going to keep your Switch in there. I like that when cases have that little touch. And moving on from there, once you pull down the flap, you can see that there's space to carry up to 5 game cards, which is awesome. I think that's the perfect amount for a case of this size, especially a case that's meant just for like home traveling or home to city to home base to work, to not places that are very far from where you sleep, eat, and poop. So, yeah, definitely 5 is more than enough. But what else is kind of interesting about this case is that there's actually like a little loop right here for a stylus. I think that's kind of cool. Right now the Switch doesn't really need a stylus, but maybe some games in the future will use a stylus, so this case is future stylus proof if you're looking for something like that. But moving forward on from there, you can see that there's a little pouch for accessories with a net. And it's cool that they added this, but at the same time, like, there isn't really much that you can put in here. The most that I could fit in here was some rubber Joy-Con grips or some really thin plastic Joy-Con grips alongside a charging cable. I couldn't really even fit one of those extra charging cable plugs for the USB to go into the wall. So I think this is, like I said, enough. It's great for like city to home traveling or whatever, going to school, going to work. But at the same time, if you're looking for an actual traveling case, I wouldn't pick this up unless I had a backpack with me that I was putting this inside of, that I could carry all the other accessories that I'm probably going to be traveling with, like my charging cable or my Joy-Con grip, even a play stand or something like that. So ultimately, I think this is an awesome case. It's cool that it's very protective. I love the hard shell, but you're buying this case for the design. It's great that it has that functionality, but as far as other cases go, there are cases out there that are way more functional. Like, you could get a great case that could fit all of your Switch stuff in there, but it might be completely blacked out and not look nearly as cool. But this is a freaking NES controller, and I really, really like the way it looks. And honestly, it's really, really good quality, so for that price, I do think it's worth it. It's more of a collector's item, probably a little bit more niche, but if you're into that sort of thing, it's got my thumbs up. So anyways, guys, what do you think about the classic vintage NES carrying travel hard case for the Nintendo Switch? Join me in the comments below and let me know. Also, if you enjoyed the video, please remember to like it and subscribe for more Switch videos just like this one. Thanks, and have a great day.